Welcome back to the second channel. Today we're going through the brand new Season 2 patch notes for Call of Duty Warzone. This is the roadmap that we have in front of us, and you guys might see a little something in the top right. We've got winter refresh coming for Rebirth Island. So, one of the biggest updates that we've had in a long time. You guys can see that winter has come, Game of Thrones style, to Rebirth Island. So, you'll see in the top here, we've got a brand new POI. It's called Turbine. This is, I think, a 3-story building. And we also have a bit of a change down here just in front of Stronghold. And we also have a bit of a change, I think it's towards the chemical engineering. So a few nice little POIs here and there. The map's covered in snow. And the gas circle has been changed to a snowstorm. So we're going to dive straight into this. And yeah, we're just going to see what it's about. Moving down. Let's have a look at what we got. Turbine, new POI. We've got the massive turbine now dominates the center of the POI, immediately changing how players approach mid-game rotations and engagements. It's strong vertically. Like I said, I think it's about 3-story. Multiple access points and interior paths create layered combat scenarios, making it a powerful location to contest, control, and defend. Outposts. Located in the south, Outpost revitalizes a previously empty transition zone that often left players exposed. So that's this bit. That's this bit here. Yeah, that's this bit right here, chat. Right, can you see where my mouse is right there? You can't really see it. I don't know if you want to zoom in, Zed, on this, just whilst you're editing. There's basically like a cool little building here that overlooks Stronghold, just to give you like that extra layer of protection when rotating out or holding people from Stronghold. So that's something that you got to be wary of, but it does look pretty cool. It's underneath like a bunker, or it's above a bunker, I should say. So I don't know if you'd be able to open that bunker in the future. I'm not sure. We've refined the biometric scanner experience on Rebirth Island with rebalanced loot probabilities, clearer gameplay cues, and a cleaner, more readable interface. Scanner placement and visuals have been updated. Rewards are now simpler and more tailored to the player, and unnecessary randomness has been removed, keeping the core experience intact while making it more consistent and rewarding. That's quite cool, little biometric scanner update. I didn't actually know about that. Right, now this is the thing that people are a bit worried about. Infill gas explosions. During the infill, unexpected explosions may occur, generating deadly gas in selected POIs. I'm not a fan of this personally. Be alert, as this can alter your strategy. Infill gas explosions are temporary, while some POIs may be inaccessible at match start if engulfed. They will become available once the gas dissipates. Chat, I don't know how I feel about this. Basically, they're making certain parts of the map just annoying as hell to go through because you're going to need a gas mask and you're going to be coughing all the time. I personally just think that should not be in the game. I don't mind weather changes, and I don't mind, like, you know, dynamic weather and stuff like that if they do it right, but this stuff is just like, I'm not too sure about that, but we'll see once we go and play it. If you guys are watching this on the More Zyro channel, go and check out my YouTube video on my main channel. Just type Zyro in on YouTube and you'll see that we've already posted a video, or we will be posting soon, of the new Rebirth map and us playing it, so you guys can go check it out. Snowstorm gas. Snowstorm gas transforms the familiar Rebirth Island gas into a full winter hazard, exclusive to Winter Rebirth, while preserving all core gameplay rules and readability. Gas masks, decontamination stations, damage, and messaging behave exactly as players expect. Nice. So we've got a snowstorm gas rather than a normal gas. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, chat, moving down to the next section. We've got game modes. Loaded Resurgence. Loaded Resurgence returns to Rebirth Island with a new twist. Players always redeploy with their loadout, but perks can only be earned through eliminations. Rack up enough kills to unlock the specialist perk and gain a powerful advantage as the map progresses. Ooh, I like that. That's giving me totally normal Resurgence vibes. That's giving me totally normal Resurgence vibes from the April Fool's game mode we got back in Warzone 1. I like that. More kills grants you specialist. Oh, that could be fun. Loaded Resurgence casuals, of course, same thing, but in casuals. Rush Resurgence. Oh, mate, they're absolutely going crazy with the Resurgence content. Love this. Rush Resurgence is a condensed, high-intensity version of Rebirth Resurgence designed for faster matches and constant action. With fewer players, reduced downtime between phases, and quicker gas circle movement, matches play out in roughly half the time of a standard Resurgence game. Oh, okay. So it's basically, I would say that this is more like more of a casual mode where like people might not have enough time, or they can't be bothered playing like a 15-minute match or like a 12-minute match, and they just want to go and jump in, be quick, and just have a fun time. That could be interesting for some casual players. And then we've also got Iron Gauntlet too. So this is basically a reskin of Iron Trials, I'm pretty sure. Launching as a beta, Iron Gauntlet is a competitive, focused battle royale mode built as an evolution of Iron Trials. Like I said, this mode is deliberately designed to raise the intensity by featuring accelerated circle collapse, rarer high loot, increased player health, no free loadout drops, and no gulag second chances. With fewer safety nets and higher consequences for mistakes, every engagement demands confidence and precision. As announced in our previous competitive blog, this mode will be made available during a limited window after later in Season 2. We'll share more details, including mode settings and restrictions, in the coming weeks as we draw closer to the planned live dates. So this is basically like a more competitive version of big map pubs, right? If you want to look at it that way. So increased health, there probably will be bans on certain weapons as well. So it's going to be like almost like rank play on big map, but with like without the ranks, and just different like aspects of, you know, different health and different loot and stuff like that. So it could be quite interesting. And what I heard as well, oh, it's duos. Oh, that's quite interesting. Oh, I quite like that. Chat, me and Louis, duos, Iron Gauntlet, or me and Thief, or me and Meds, or me and Lipton. Oh yeah, I like that. That's sick. That's sick. Big fan. I'm really looking forward to playing that. And I'm pretty sure as well they will be bringing out rewards, guys, for this. There will be some sort of rewards. So yeah, beautiful stuff. Playlist, here we go, chat. Playlist update. So we've got Battle Royale, Resurgence, Loaded Resurgence, Ranked Play Resurgence, Resurgence Casual, and Battle Royale Casual. So as you guys can see here, Ranked Play Resurgence is on Haven's Hollow. We've got 50 top finishes for a pretty cool camo, an animated emblem for 300 top finishes. That's actually pretty sick. I like that. We've got a large decal, an animated calling card. That's really nice for top, 250 top finishes, and then also a knife blueprint. Here we go. This is the Resurgence rank play rewards. A lot of people were slandering Activision for the use of AI. I'm gonna move my camera here just to the top right for a second so you guys can see all of the calling cards. Me personally, I think the top 250, these will probably all be animated, or they might start going animated up from maybe Crimson upwards. I think the top 250 one will look pretty cool when it's animated. This one, and obviously the champion one, is really sick. Iridescent looks okay. Crimson, not really a fan of. Diamond, Platinum, Gold, and Silver, I'm not really a fan of. And then these are the rank play camos. It's kind of hard to see what these are going to look like when they're just a picture like this and not actually on a weapon and not actually animated. But I suppose we're just going to have to wait and see what that looks like. Yeah, so we've got the Battle Royale camo. Again, I think the Battle Royale one is better than Resurgence, which it should be, because Battle Royale is a lot harder to get than Resurgence. 50 wins in a row in Resurgence is still extremely hard, but the BR one, bro, with the cheaters and, oh man, honestly, it was tough. You guys saw, you might have seen on my main channel, if you're watching this on the more Zyro channel, we have got both of the Season 1 maximum win rewards for Resurgence and BR. So go check out those videos. They popped off. They're great vids, but I think they could be a lot better. They could be so much better, chat. Like, I've seen 3 event camos better than this. I'm really disappointed, to be honest, because I thought that they would step it up from last season, but they are not great. I actually think I might prefer last season's to this season's. Genuinely. Yeah. I genuinely think that last season's are better than this one's, and they weren't even that good. So, a bit disappointing, but we'll go for them anyway, because it's still absolutely amazing content. You know, camos aside, I think people love watching it, so we'll be making some YouTube vids and streams on that. We've got the RCXD, which is coming out on Rebirth. Then we've also got, yes, right. So this is a very weird one, chat. A lot of people don't like this, so we're going to talk about the UAVs. So advanced UAVs now requires 4 UAVs to be popped instead of 3, and they've also increased the price. Is that on here? I don't know if it's on here. Increase the lethality, don't think they have, unless they've put it down below somewhere. I'm not too sure, but they've increased the price to 8k, right? So I know this because I've seen a tweet. So UAVs now are going to cost 8, 16, 24, and they're going to cost $32,000, I think. Is that right, chat? 32k for an advanced? I mean, bro, that's crazy. $32,000, bro, for a fucking advanced UAV. That is absurd amounts of money. Absolutely crazy. But then obviously with fire sale, it's going to cost you 18k, which is like the original price of a full one without fire sale. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. I actually kind of like don't mind it in a way, because I feel like advanced UAVs, or yeah, like 16k, sorry, on sales. I feel like advanced UAVs kind of are a bit cheesy, especially when you could just pop them and pop them and pop them and pop them from like start to finish. It can become a bit of a cheesy method. But chat, when me, Lipton, and FIFA Kill play ranks, there are many games where we end the game with 80 to 100k, 120k, 70k. Like, it is possible to still pop these. It is still possible, but it was also a really, really, really good way to try and get rid of cheaters, and now you can't really do that. But wait, you can buy specialists for cheaper. Does that say that here, or is that further down? Well, we're gonna have to have a look at that. Napalm strike has been adjusted. Precision airstrike will strike the target location 1 second faster. I actually like that, because sometimes they took ages to come in. All right, perks. We got field medic, previously veteran. We've got drill instructor, improves health regeneration while sprinting and enhances nearby ally movement. Interesting. Surveyor, previously cold-blooded, with a few changes. And then we've got scavenger, remove the cash component from the scavenger bag. Scavenger has become a necessity due to the cash addition, in part to adjust the overall economy and its sources. This was a necessary change. This change moves scavenger back towards its core identity, but this component could make it return in the future. So basically, you can't get extra cash from people using the scav now. It's literally just for equipment. So that's another interesting one. Right, moving down, we have got here we go. This is where it says it. The cost of UAVs at buy stations have been increased from 6k to 8k. Spawn locations of buy stations on big map. If you guys want to take a screenshot, or you want to have a look at this, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can take a screenshot just so you guys can see where all the buy stations are. These are the new updated locations. Moving down, we've got some recon changes too. Recon contract cash out cash payouts reduced as follows. So quads has been pretty much halved. I mean, they've all been halved. Wow, that's insane. So they've halved the amount. So they're really holding back on trying to get people to pop these advanced UAVs, chat. So I think they want the game to feel a bit more like a battle royale rather than just a glorified TDM with just like, you know, unlimited advanced UAVs, which in a way I can kind of see why they're doing it. I do understand it. So yeah, anyway, moving down, we've got the new SMG, the Rev 46. I already like the look of this weapon. I think this weapon's going to be very good. It's got an extremely fast fire rate. I'm actually more of a fan of the slower fire rate stuff, but I think this could still be pretty good. Switch between a folded and unfolded stock position to change handling and recoil characteristics. Pretty interesting. Unlocked on page 3. And then the black cell blueprint on page 11. And then you got a prestige stock as well, which improves movement speed while aiming, which is pretty nice. And then we've got the EGRT-17, a fully auto assault rifle, fires superheated rounds that ricochet off solid surfaces. Wow, a ricocheting AR. Interesting. Unlocked on Battle Pass page 6, and then also page 14 for the Black Cell Blueprint. And then we've got a fire mod, the heated echo rounds, heated energy ammo that bounces more effectively against surfaces, most effective when firing on the ground in front of the target. Wow, that is crazy. Bro, you can bounce bullets now in COD. Bro, you can bounce bullets now in COD. That's insane. So if someone's like camping behind a wall and like that wall is not wall bangable, you could try and like ricochet the bullet like around. I don't know. That's insane. Extreme RNG update. Yeah, it is an extreme RNG update. I agree. 100%. We've got a Saw Melee, Havoc Special Weapon, a new shotgun coming out in season, and then we've got a few new attachments for a few guns as well coming out in season, and then we've got some weapon adjustments here. Now, we're not going to go through every single one. We're just going to breeze past them. AK has had a slight damage buff. Mirage looks like it's just been balanced overall with the attachments. Mod has had a huge nerf, red across the board, so Mod probably won't be meta anymore. The Maddox has had a bit of a attachment buff across the board, it looks like. The MXR has also had a bit of a damage buff. The Peacekeeper, a bit of a damage buff. The Maverick has been balanced across the board. Some improvements as well to the attachments. Carbon has had a medium damage range buff. The Dravek, yes, chat. Come on! Come on! I wanted the Dravek to be meta. I did. And it's green across the board, chat. I really, really, really wanted the Dravek to be meta. And as soon as I saw that the Dravek had a blueprint from the ranked play rewards, I had a feeling that it could be very good this season. So, upper torso arm multipliers increased from 0.9 to 0.95. We've also had some improvements across the board with, I think that is the damage range and bullet velocity barrel, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I think we're going to try this out, chat, 100%. Koga, again, has had a maximum damage range increase, and the Koga was already very good, so that could be a good option. Raiden, little buff across the board. Stonewolf has been nerfed into the ground, it looks like. Maybe not into the ground, actually. Maximum damage range has stayed the same. Medium damage range stayed the same. It looks like it could still be pretty good, chat. Moving down to the shotgun adjustments. We don't use shotguns, so I don't really care. Same with LMGs. Bit of a buff to the MK. XM325, bit of a buff. And then the M8 has had a bit of a buff too. And then we got default loadout changes, a few new challenges, and then a few new bug fixes. So that pretty much wraps it up for the More Zyro channel Season 2 patch notes. If you guys enjoyed, then drop a like down below and drop a comment what your favorite changes on this list. If there's anything that I missed out that you want to notify me of, then make sure you drop a comment down below too. But yeah, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, because we're trying to post here as frequently as possible, just posting different types of stuff. Hopefully we covered everything and you guys are happy with everything. I'm looking forward to getting into it. And if you guys want to go and see a new gameplay of the new Rebirth, head over to the main channel and drop that a subscription too. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.